Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court DLC on Blood Moon difficulty. Last time we went into the Warrens and came back, well, with not much stress, and with not as much money as we should have. But that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Because we have enough money now that I think it's growing enough per turn to offset the cost of every run. So it should, it's not making enough money to offset purchases like of trinkets, like anything here, no, or of having to upgrade people as they hit new milestones for levels. But it is making enough money. The bank is making enough money to offset the cost of like de-stressing and curing after each run. So that's good. Let's see what we're gonna do today. We have unlocked the first of the champion level dungeons, champion level runs, boss fights. Blah, what am I saying? The swine god, but we don't have a party for him yet. Infestation is still none. That's good. You know, we never found the fanatic. The fanatic never attacked us before we cleared the courtyard, for the Baron. So that's a shame. We don't need a third sacred scroll. I wouldn't mind that, but I really need to do Cove missions. It's a short run. Let's do a short Cove run in the dark. I'm feeling up to this. I'm feeling like this is a good idea. I want something more challenging than what we've been doing lately. So it's going to be a dark run. We're going to certainly need a what's it called? A plague doctor, because they will both be able to cure and stun. We're going to need to be able to delay, so I kind of would love to have a Houndmaster, because I've seen Houndmasters do very well, and you're even an Eldritch Slayer. And we'll set you up for dodge tanking. And then I'll bring a Crusader in the front line. You're a Cove Tactician and a Cove Explorer. You just volunteered. You're also a Cove Phobe. Too bad. And who to heal? Probably you. You're a Hieromaniac still, but, well, that's a shame for you. Because, yeah, plus damage versus, versus Eldritch. So that's the run. Let's trinket them up. I keep running people that I don't have their special trinkets from the CC yet, in the courtyard. Or rather, who are not willing to use their special trinkets. You're not going to be a stunner this time, dude, so you're going to need a Junia's head, I think. Okay, make sure you're set up right. We'll give you the pull instead of the, well, I can give you the Abyssal Artillery, too. I like it. Let's take that instead. Help kill the backline fast. Well, no, we don't need to kill the backline fast. We have a plague doctor. We need to pull people out of the backline. You don't need to be a bleeder. That's not going to help. You can bring a... No, we don't need a stunner. I guess Hound's Harry. I mean, there's not a lot of option. I don't know. For some reason, I'm not feeling the love for my Houndmaster anymore. They were so good for so long, and this is what they're good for, the guarding. Maybe I need to be more respectful. For a while, that wasn't working because we couldn't get ahead of the incoming stress from the Crimson Curse. But without the Crimson Curse, I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna run his well, no, this is fine. Okay, trinkets. It's a dark run, so we'll run scouting. We're gonna have so much scouting, it's gonna be ridiculous. We don't need to run all that scouting, probably. Let's give you a Junia's... Oh, you already have a Junia's head. Do we have a Kyurgens or something? No. Don't really need that. No. I guess I could give you the Eldritch Slayer's ring. I mean, I was going to give it to one of my DPSers, but let's see. Moon Cloak on you. And Berserk Charm? Sure. Do we have a Crucifix? Yeah, Crucifix on you. I should use the Eldritch Slayers. I mean, better than the Berserk Charm. Better than the Moon Cloak, probably. We don't need the Moon Cloak. I think we're fine. I guess I could trade this for more damage, or for the Moon Cloak, but I think we're okay. Let's give this a shot, at least. Yeah. Okay, let's get them set up. Just to make sure they have all the highest level stuff. You do not. How do you have everything? You must be the one that we got new. Like the one that, oh, this could be a problem if we have that, if you run across those, giant reliefs. Okay, you need the most, decisions here. You're definitely going to get the Battlefield Medicine instead of the Noxious Blast, I think. But probably I could give you Noxious Blast instead of Plague Grenade. Okay. Anyone stressed? Not very much. The secure stuff. Why are you... This guy is refusing to leave his stress curing activity. It's really annoying. I haven't been able... He's been at it for 3 weeks now. Let's get rid of that Necromania. Because it's actually making me not want to run her. That's why she's like the last person to leave level 3. Even though it's expensive, because it's locked in. Weak grip. Let's get rid of that. Any... Yeah, you got the Red Plague, right? What do you have? Tapeworm. Okay. Let's do this. Short Cove run in the dark. With a decent team. We'll take more shovels than we need. No, we can't. We'll bring all the shovels we can. I forget how little supplies they give you in short runs. You generally don't need them. I'll take 1 torch for Shambler's Altar if we run into that. Okay. Let's go.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Okay, we're gonna go in the dark.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen. A fortune.
So much money in the dark.
Waiting to be spent.
I do have to say, dark runs are the only way you to actually fill up your inventory in on a short run. Maybe an antiquarian could help also. Okay, let's we're gonna head this way first. We'll swing back around. It's Explorer, so we don't need to go everywhere, but we might as well. Okay. We need to take you out first. So let's just focus on that for now. Yeah, we're not really... In hindsight, we're not so... We kind of have limited... Well... I don't know. This guy isn't so scary. I could sit on him forever and be okay. He bleeds, but we can cure bleeds. What's that? That's a stun and a knockback. That's really annoying. Let's fix that slowly. Good. Nice dodge. And he's already up to 69 dodge. I could probably stun him too. There's so many options for dealing with this.
Wounds of war can be healed.
Oh, now we're not in the dark anymore. That's cheating. I guess when I do my full dark run, my torchless run, I'm not going to be able to use Crusader for stress relief, because their stress relief causes torch. I'll have to always never run abilities that have plus torch on them. That will suck.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
I think the Cove needs some love. All the expansion stuff seems to really favor heavy bleed compositions, and playing in that particular way with like heavy DPS, heavy bleed, and well, they're fish people. They're all about blight. Yep. That's a ridiculously high bleed too, isn't it? Like 8 points or something?
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Oh dear. 8-point bleed, yeah. Let's try to get that off as quick as we can. Yep, flag doctors are overpowered. And now you're dead. I should have stress healed. Oh well.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay, let's keep going. Another fight. No groupers, please. Okay. $30 stress. 34 stress. In one turn, you can go from 0 to ridiculously high stress. We're gonna take like 8 turns to cure all that. No. This would kill you, probably. Yep.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Good. That is fine, man. You guard him.
Obliterated.
Let's just take out the front before we begin healing. There we go.
Continue the onslaught.
Now we have to fix what we just did.
Them all.
The nice thing about Dark Runs is the music. Enjoy this lovely soundtrack while we spend the next 10 turns getting his stress back down.
Powerful blow.
We can start chipping away at him a little bit. It's getting too light. The music is becoming more state.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Too bad I can't stun the front rank with her. I suppose it's a worthwhile trade for being able to stun everywhere else. Okay, it's dead. It'll die before the next turn.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
I don't want to bleed myself accidentally.
The blood pumps, the limbs obey.
That's a shame. We're not going to be able to get rid of the last bit of stress.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, we'll get rid of the doggy treats. Get rid of the anti-venom. Okay, let's head this way first. And immediately I run into something that would be good to have anti-venom for. Always like to get a surprise. Let's see if we can take her out before... Well, let's pull. Let's pull. Well... Now we should try to take... Well... Nah... Good. We got one of them.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
The other one's gonna wreck us, though. You'll scratch. Okay. That's fine. Back-to-back stress heals? Stress damage? Yep. let's get started on that.
A momentary abatement. A singular strike.
Good crit. Nice. Get that bleed off you. Yeah, dark runs are really not that scary as long as you're willing to as long as you're lucky enough to get a fight like this every 2 or 3 battles, so you can drop your stress back to 0 for everybody. Because you can't just ignore stress in a dark run and hope you can go through. Continue. I don't have any moon rings. It's a shame.
And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Good dodge. One more stress heal. Then we can start taking them out. Okay. Good. How are you still stressed? A little bit of stress. We'll try to take that off too. Every little bit. It all helps. But he's dead now, so we can just whack him.
Well struck. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
What can we get rid of? Get rid of the stun stone. It's probably worth more money than the onyx, but the onyx has potential to become more onyx. Become several onyx. We can get rid of the torch. We're not gonna find, well, Chandler Altar right there. No. Jute. Definitely want the jute. I guess let's get rid of the holy water. And this did become multiple, so yeah. Oh, we have 2 food stacks. I did not realize that. We're gonna get rid of one of them quick. Next time we get loot. I was not paying at all attention during that walk through the corridor. It's a good thing there wasn't respawn. Yeah, we get those 3 rooms and we're done. It doesn't matter what's back there. If it's something, if it's like a, we'll probably go for it unless it's just a fight. If it's like a curio or a treasure, then certainly we'll go for it. Depending on how painful it looks. No. Oh, that's a shame. Ah, they're aiming for the people who haven't had a turn yet. That's really a shame. They just cut my first turn in half. Ah, good dodge there. No. Ah. Well. 2 needs 4 damage.
The ground quakes.
We'll cure your bleed. What is that debuff? Bleed resist.
Destroyed.
How are we doing on stress? We're a little high. We can't delay more than a turn. This is the Grace turn, so we can, you know, try to do something. Get one off maybe. That's unfortunate. Good resistance. Bad luck there. Okay, let's just kill it. No crit. Good resist again.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Let's get rid of a stack of food. What am I thinking? Okay.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Let's get this first, and then we'll come back for this. Just to see what it is. It might be like, yes, that was what I was thinking it might be. So, what do we want to get rid of? You got a lot of problems. You've got a few. You got a really bad one, but it's not locked in yet, and that's terrible all around. I think we're gonna go with you, guy. Torment, you are going to be a little bit better today. Citromania. Sure. Every day in every way. Ah, respawn. Shambler respawn? Maybe. Oh, a madman. Oh, this is a not a very good fight. Okay, that's a shame. We need to go for the madman. But these guys are gonna be hitting us really hard. It's gonna suck. Maybe we can split the damage between ranks. Good. Oh my ass. Oh my, those are scary. Well, I don't want to do guard strats while his life is so low.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Oh my. Oh my. Do I really want to risk getting some of the stress down? I mean, I could. I think we need to. I think we need to do that. But it's gonna be scary getting there. Oh dear. Okay. Okay. Let's think how we're gonna do this. Kill you. And we'll pull you forward so you can start doing some dodging. Let's get rid of the corpse. Now they're both in the front rank. They can only attack the front ranks now. And now we'll start healing. And try to keep up ahead of the of the crits. Good. We're getting lucky in terms of turn order. Okay, this is controlled. I'm a little too scared to go back into the dark, back into pitch black, because just for the So we'll just let him slowly fill up the light meter as he stress heals, and then we'll go back into the dark before we finish the fight. Yeah, see, even with the dodge tanking, these are still a concern. And this is only a veteran level. On champion level, this is just silly. It's silly bad. Though, in fairness, at champion level, I would not be running pure DPS trinkets. I would like have a moon cloakers too. Okay, that's max dodge. 91 dodge. Hopefully we can dodge most things now. There's always I think there's always a 10% chance to not dodge. The turn order is working out nicely in terms of stuns. I know we've had issues with that before.
Sedated.
Okay, we're almost shadowy, so they're gonna stop getting bonus accuracy. Yeah, that fight was more Okay, the start of that fight was scarier than a Shambler. Because Shamblers don't knock you down that fast. Shamblers do heavy AoE damage, but you can deal with it. These guys focus and knock a hero down without, without recourse. It probably says something about the occultist that this many turns after we stopped getting damaged, we're still not topped off. Whereas if I had a Vestal, she could have AoE healed twice and we'd be full. Yeah, occultist, you're being able to heal from the second rank since the patch definitely has been to your benefit. I'm more inclined to bring you at all, but you're not a good healer. I'm sorry. Your DPS and your damage and your utility makes up for it, but you're a second-rate healer. I'm sorry. I guess we can start doing some damage.
A decisive pummeling.
As long as we don't accidentally kill them, that would be bad. Okay, we're all below 20. I'd like to get one more heal on each of them, though. Maybe 2 on him before we head out.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Full light. Also, what's nice about the Plague Doctor is they have a damageless stun. The Bounty Hunter does too, but most of the time, like a Man-at-Arms stunning would slowly chip away at your opponent by like 3 or 5 damage per turn. So you can't delay this long, 16 turns. We're almost done. Good dodging. Okay, what we at? 12, 8, 13, 2. Sure, I'll take a double stun. Don't even need to be dodging, really. I could switch them and have him be AoE stress healing. If I had a Vestal, I would do that. I would switch the 2 of them and have the Vestal just AoE heal. But with an Occultist, not feeling it. I'd worry about getting a random 0-point crit. 0-point heal with a bleed on it. We should be ready to go. Let's see, we're at 2, 4, 8, 2. One more on you, and then we'll go. It's always tempting to try to get down to 0, and I will if it presents, but you're gonna get stressed just from walking in the hallway. So
they can be beaten.
There's less of a point. Sure, let's get rid of the herbs. Oh, we're in the light. I should have gone to the dark before I looted. That's a shame. Okay. Well, that didn't help very much. Before I killed the guys, I mean, I should have gone back into the dark.
A handsome reward.
Okay.
For a task well performed.
I think I would like the blood, so I think I'm just gonna, well, let's get rid of the shovels. Sure, we'll drop the food and just hope that there's no secret room here. If there's no secret room, then we'll just go home. There is not. And there's just one curio, and there's going to be a stress check before it, so we'll just head.
We will find all manner of great and terrible things in this watery tomb.
Yep, 18,000, or 19,000. That's decent. A lot of heirlooms. And we came back mostly stress-free, although we did end up with some bad things. That will take, you know, 5,000 or 6,000 to cure.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade.
He's finally willing to leave.
You broad tolerance in your choice of means.
That was like 300 or 400 stress worth of flagellation. Anyway, I think I'm going to take a break there, so thank you everybody for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court DLC on Blood Moon difficulty. Thank you.